Old Alabama Gardener, and today I'm talking about side dressing, actually the second side dressing of my garlic. In this video, I'm going to show you how I do my second side dressing of my garlic. Now, just to give you a little recap, in my first video on growing garlic, I showed you how I planted garlic in December of last year, which will be 2018. All right, so I planted garlic at this end and also at the other end of that trellis where I got green beans growing. And I did this end with rabbit manure and commercial fertilizer. And I did the other end way down there with nothing but rabbit manure. Kind of giving it a little experiment and see what goes on here. See if I can actually grow something like that from using only rabbit manure and no commercial fertilizer. So we'll see. So I'm going to get a little bit closer and we'll show you. First we'll start on this end where I've got rabbit manure and commercial fertilizer. And I only put three cloves at each place. So there's some there. There's some right there. There's some more right there. Some more down there, and then all the way down there, I think there's only two, that last one. All right, so now let's go over to the other end and look at what's going on there. All right, this is the same kind of a garlic, planted on the same day. There's three plants here. These have only had rabbit manure applied as a fertilizer. Here's three more over there. You can see that they're doing the same. And then when we look back this way, here's three more right here, three more right there, and there's zero or none down there at the last trellis. Now what I'm doing here is showing you and explaining why I'm using a different fertilizer for the plants that are getting commercial fertilizer. Here you see me making a hole with a short little pencil, and I don't need to make the hole too deep because the roots of that garlic plant are not very deep. So I'm making a hole, enlarging it a little bit with the pencil, and then I'm filling it with white granules you see there, and that's ammonium sulfate. Now ammonium sulfate is 21% nitrogen and nothing in the other two elements. You don't want to put too much in, and you also don't want to put it too close to the plant because, like I said, it's a high nitrogen. Too much is going to burn the plants. Now I have moved down to the other end of the row where I only used rabbit manure as the fertilizer. And so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make a hole with my pencil, open it up a little bit, and you'll see me putting the rabbit pellets in. and packing them down. I'll turn the pencil over and use the eraser end and pack them little pellets into that hole and then just cover it up. Now rabbit manure is a cold manure, and it means as it decomposes, it does not heat up. Now horse manure, cow manure, those are hot manures, and as they decompose, like in a compost pile, they will definitely heat up, and if you used it directly on your plants, as I'm doing here, they would probably damage your plants. But rabbit manure, being that it's a cold manure, you can put as much as you want to, really, right there at the base of your plants. As you see me here, I'm putting it down in the ground where the roots are, and it's not going to hurt your plants. I'm getting you up really close so you can see what I'm doing. Just run that pencil down about to the depth of the garlic plant, because that's where the roots are. Pack that little hole full of the rabbit pellets, as you see me doing there. And then it's going to rain this afternoon, so I don't need to water it right now. Let's do one more, then we'll move on. Now, as these plants continue to grow and to grow on out to maturity, I will be making some more update videos on how they're doing, on the progress of it. Now, the next video that I'm going to make on this garlic growing will be about what to do with escapes. Now remember, the scapes are the flower or the seed stalk that comes up right out of the center of the garlic plant. So once that starts happening, then I'll make a video showing you what I decide to do about them.